Yo, what is up, YouTube family? It's been far too long since I gave you an update, specifically on the 690, but hey, I'm still working on the 250, so I'm going to give you a 250 update, but I can't give you too much because I don't want to spoil the reveal. There's a few people out there that know what I've done, but not many, so I'm going to show you guys what's up, just a couple little touches that I did here today, so this will be a real short video.
Alright, so first things first, what you're looking at here is my front hub, probably obviously, but I put titanium pinch bolts on top of cleaning all this stuff and buffing it all out. So yeah, we'll show you the other side here real quick. Titanium bolts in there. I also replaced all these with zinc, fresh zinc bolts from KTM. So she's looking pretty damn clean. Alright, so the second thing I did here was I installed a silicone hose kit. And it's pretty cool, it goes all the way up inside the engine there. But the main reason I did this is not because I can't clean up hoses, because my hoses I could have cleaned up, but the ends were kind of all flared out and crappy looking on them. But the main reason is right in the middle of this hose, it had been spliced, and a temperature sensor had been put in there for the trail computer that was on this thing when it used to get roached out in the mud by a guy riding in trails. So you can see everything in there is pretty damn clean and tight. I think I told you in another video the air boot, or the intake boot I should say, was all cracked out, and so I got a new one of those, cleaned that up, and you can see that clear hose kit that I put in the bike as well. But yeah, white silicone hose kit. I'll show you the other side. Alright, we're gonna have a bunch of backlight in this one, but here's the other side. And you can see the V-force block in there. That stuff's all super clean. Super clean. So I installed titanium bolts in the triple clamps as well. Those things get really corroded and gross looking. The edges get the zinc knocked off of them when you take off the forks and stuff, so they end up being real rusty. I live in this very salty environment, and everything gets rusty real quick. I installed this Trail Tech. It's a tack and an hour meter, and I have started the bike one time. She got her first start, and she hit 9,140 RPMs on that start. So really clean mount on the trail computer. And there's my white radiator louvers. So the backlighting kind of sucks here, but I very meticulously wound the wire for the hour meter so that the RPMs would be accurate. And I round the whole wire real tight, and I taped it into the coil wire, and then I ran this down here, and then I ran the thinner wire all the way until it bottomed out, so that it would be super accurate, and in the timing and in the RPMs. So we got fresh ODI full diamond grips. That gives you a new throttle tube, which is kind of nice because it makes the throttle action. It has a brand new OEM KTM cable on it. You see how shiny all the controls are. None of these were vapor honed like those fancy builds do on the internet. New Pro Taper V2 pad. So all of this stuff was cleaned up by hand. All super clean. So I still got a few orange bits on the bike. We're keeping an orange super sprox on it for at least now. And you can see my hub stickers. So yeah, we got all that cleaned up. A little shot of the FMF Shorty. So she'll have a little color in her. You know that I'm kind of a white bike kind of guy. Plus you guys have already seen some of the other videos. If you're wondering what the hell this string is, that is holding my rear wheel off the ground so that my stand works, because my shock is coming in the mail in about 2 days.
Hi guys, so there you have it. 250's almost done. Like we're days away from the reveal, so stay tuned for that. And I just got to get the shock in it so that it'll roll around, and then I'm gonna take some photos and a little bit of video for you guys, and you guys can check this thing out. I'm really excited about it. Like I said, if you've never ridden one of these things, they're so fucking fast. I'm gonna be completely honest, I actually put the yellow power valve spring in this, and if you don't know what the yellow power valve spring is on KTM's, that's the sissy spring for the that opens the exhaust valve so that it makes the bike slower. These are fast. I don't want to sound like a wimp. You know, I'm not a guy with an ego. I'll ride smaller bikes so that I can feel like a hero. But these 250s are fast. They produce like 57 horsepower. They only weigh 208 pounds. Power to weight ratio is off the charts. And it just makes power like that. I mean, they are so fast. And these tracks around here are tight and small. They're not the third, you know, fourth gear stuff that you have on the mainland. So I'm actually trying to slow this thing down a little bit because, you know, I'm 40 years old. I don't want to get hurt, and I know my limitations, and I don't have much limitation on this. I'm a slow learner, I guess. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the big reveal next.